What's going on, everybody? GemMint here, back again with another statue unboxing and review. Last week we did the review for the 2019 Joker Premium format. Well, here's the companion piece, the Harley Quinn PF from Sideshow. Before we get into the unboxing, our Indiegogo campaign is live today for my daughter's Vampirella cover with Dynamite Entertainment. It's her second published artwork, and it's an homage to Ultimate Fallout 4. We have a ton of different variations that you can choose from, whether it's the regular cover, the virgin options, the white background, blue background, CGC options, including signatures and remarks. You gotta check it out. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Back to Harley, the art box is very similar to Joker. It's got the same artistic style on the front, the ha 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 laughing on the sides, and you have the Harley Quinn logo on the back. Like I said, very similar to Joker. Let's get this box on the floor and start taking a look at the pieces. All right, guys, here we go. So smaller box, taking off the lid, just one layer, removing the plastic. Got a number of pieces here for Harley. Let's take a look at the base first. So this is number 507 out of 1,000 for the exclusive. Got the nice decal and a very fragile feeling base. You have a bunch of sticks of dynamite. You have this big circular bomb like out of cartoons. And then this wood plank behind it with all these light bulbs. Would have been nice if the light bulbs lit up, but whatever. It does have one of these oil drums on the back, lifting that plank up forward so it's on an incline. And then we have Harley's body. And like the Joker Premium format, it's super dynamic. It's all contorted. You have that nice shine to the red part of the costume, more of a matte for the black. Nice attention to detail on the boots here. You can see the shoelaces, the folds in the sculpt of the sneaker, the little puffs around the ankles, and just a crazy, unique pose. Now, mine does have what looks to be like a broken piece right here on the back of her belt. I don't even know what this little thing is supposed to be. It looks like some kind of candy or something, but it actually ended up going back on without having to glue it. Anyway, we saw the tread on the bottom of the shoes and onto the mallet. So the wood texture looks great on the mallet here. And then it has like this design in the actual mallet part itself. So you can see all that sculpted in detail. Then her two hands with magnets reminds me of the OG PF, the way that it's both hands holding onto it. And then you have this baton that goes on her waist. This is the exclusive piece. It's the bat in the box. Definitely not an exclusive or bust, as the collector's edition came with both portraits, but a nice little addition and making it a more limited piece. Here is the Unmasked Portrait with the pouty looking face, beautiful looking sculpt. The paint on the face looks great, from the white makeup to the eyeshadow. The eyes look awesome. The hair looks great, the sculpted in ponytails or pigtails. The bangs going across the front. And then you have the Jester's portrait, which I don't like the face as much, but I'm more of a fan of the traditional comic book animated series look. And she's got that creepy looking smile. Here it is compared to the other portrait, and man, I really think I like the portrait on the right better. I just like that expression more. Pretty simple assembly. She has a long, strong peg on her right foot. We'll go ahead and slide the baton into her waist. Magnetize the mallet onto the cuffs here, and then we'll move on to the portrait. So here is the Jester's portrait. I actually had some issues here. It seems like the magnets were very loose in the base of the body and in this portrait, and I'll talk more about that later. Looking upward, so this is a piece that displays better down low, and then we'll switch it out to this portrait, which had a stronger magnet. It didn't come out, and I didn't really have any other issues with it, but as you can see, looking upward, hard to see from this angle. Let's back out, take a look at her in full, and go from there. This video is brought to you by Ninja Funk. Help save the universe from bad music by picking up a copy from your local comic shop on November 2nd. Check out these amazing variant covers as well. We have two from Tyler Kirkham, one of them being a 1/25 ratio. Tony Fleece with the Stray Dogs 1/10, Kevin Eastman with a 1/100, and Boss Logic with the 1/250. Big shout out to JPG from That Spider-Man Booth, Street Level Hero, and now Ninja Funk. All right, guys, and here we go. Harley Quinn, the sold out premium format. And like I said, I had some trouble with the magnets and I tried to glue them in. I ended up gluing the magnet to the body in just fine, and I guess I must have glued this one in upside down, and now I cannot display it. I had already got all the B-roll footage. I was going to take the pictures, so that's why you don't see any pictures on Instagram with this Jester portrait. I tried to get the magnet out. It's Gorilla Glued in there. I'll still try, but I do prefer this portrait, and I'm surprised. As a comic purist, I thought I would have rather had the Jester portrait, but I feel like the expression on this face is just so much better that I actually like this Unmasked Portrait better. So I mentioned it's sold out. They made 2,000 of the collector's edition, retailing $560. The exclusive, like you saw on the base, had an edition size of 1,000 and retailed $575. This is sculpted by Steve Lord and was designed by Ian McDonald, Alex Pasenko, Zach Rohn, and Zane Yarbrough. Mold and cast by Adam Smith. Paint by Chi Azuma and Holly Nebelbard. This was released in 2019. I remember seeing it at San Diego Comic-Con, I believe, and even talking about it on live panels, and collectors really dug this when it was revealed, especially what we called here the pouty looking portrait. Absolutely killed it on the portrait here, but let's take a look at dimensions before we get into the entire review. So from the bottom of the base to the top of the portrait, he's a little bit taller than 18 inches. The depth of it, I mean, if you're looking at the base alone, it's only about 6, maybe 7 inches. If you start looking at the mallet and everything, I mean, 8 inches at best. And the width, same thing, like the base itself, the bottom of the base is like 7 inches, but if you look at the wooden plank here, maybe 10 inches in its width. And then, like I said, the exclusive edition with this little bat in the box, which to me is just an excuse to have a lower edition size for this piece. So now you can say this one, there's only 1,000, even though there's 3,000 total. A lot of detail in the base. I think the wooden planks look amazing. I like how the dynamite sticks tie into the Joker premium format that we reviewed the other day. I think the pose is great, super dynamic. Like I said, she's got her left foot kicked back. She's leaning backwards as she's ready to swing this large, oversized mallet, which has great attention to detail as well. Nice design choices in the costume, different textures used, whether it's a high gloss, a leather texture on the boots, or the matte black on the other side of the costume. And then, like I said, the portraits. First of all, you notice close up that her neck is flesh tone, but she has the white paint on her face, and that blend looks perfect. The makeup on her face, whether it's the eyeshadowing or the lipstick, looks awesome. And then the Jester portrait, I mean, it has a creepy, almost like the life-size bust that I recently reviewed, but that creepy type of glare, that crazy look in her eyes with the Jester headdress like we all know and love. Overall, I think this is an awesome piece. I don't want to say it's underrated because it's sold out, both the collector's edition and the exclusive, but it's not one that you really hear as the definitive Harley piece. There are a couple. I've reviewed at least 2 others on the channel, and they have a new one that was just revealed this year during Comic-Con. But let me know what you think about the Harley Quinn premium format in the comments down below. I'm going to leave you with Harley spinning 360 degrees on the turntable. Stay minty fresh, y'all. Peace.